And as we wind down the hours and minutes to a new year, there's so much that happened in 2024. Tonight, we wanted to take a lighter look at some of the things in Northeast Ohio that made the year special.
And who better to do that, right, than our chief passage of time correspondent? Yeah, we have one. His name is Mike-Polk-Jr.
Of course, no year is all good or all bad. For example, while it's true that 1989 was the year that the Berlin Wall finally came down, reuniting East and West Germany, which was a very good thing, that's also the same year that the excellent show Moonlighting was canceled. So the year held tragedy as well. But when looking back, I find it healthier to focus on the positive aspects of Cleveland's 2024 rather than getting hung up on what could have gone better. For example, yes, it's true that within the same calendar year, the Browns managed to somehow both go to the playoffs and go 3-14. And that's obviously dispiriting. But do you know what was fun? Getting to watch our ludicrously underfinanced Guardians team dominate all season long and make yet another inspired postseason run against the highest payrolls in baseball. You might have noticed that our Cavaliers had themselves a nice little 2024 as well, and will be entering 2025 with the best record in the NBA and all of my hopes and dreams on their shoulders. No pressure, boys. The sale of recreational marijuana became legal in Ohio in 2024, and while it's far more expensive and stringently regulated than in other states, it's still a nice option for Ohioans who hate visiting Michigan on principle, even to save money. Cleveland was the center of the universe back in April when a total solar eclipse plunged the region into darkness for a truly memorable communal experience. The totality lasted just 4 minutes. The resulting social media pictures lasted several months. We also had the rare opportunity to observe the aurora borealis, aka the northern lights over Cleveland, but unlike the eclipse, this was only visible extremely early in the morning, so I'm just gonna have to take everyone's word that it was awesome. The Sherwin-Williams building was completed, forever altering our city's skyline and simultaneously rendering any and all pre-2024 Cleveland skyline-themed artwork instantly obsolete and valueless. Still a lot of Cleveland 2024 to get through, and I'm running out of time. Bear with me. Northeast Ohio Olympians showed up and showed out in Paris. Cleveland hosted the Pan Am Games, which were very cool and very confusing. We also hosted the National Pez Dispenser Collector Convention, which did not disappoint. The Rock Hall induction ceremony returned home where it belongs. Congrats to Cher and Kool and the gang. We were all subjected to roughly 1.2 billion political ads. At least that's over for a while. Superman came to town and we let him pretend this was Metropolis. Our homicide rate dropped significantly. Great job, everybody. And finally, some police horses sprung loose and took a jaunty stroll down 90 East. Now, did I miss a few things there? No doubt. But this is Cleveland. A lot happens here in a year, good and bad. But we made it through another one, folks. Here's hoping your good far outweighs your bad in 2025. Happy New Year, Cleveland. It was fun as we went through that, because we obviously all went through that as on the news together and stuff like that, and all those stories that we covered, and hearing you guys react to that, sometimes traumatically, like the Superman stuff.
Yes, we got kicked out so many times of the Superman filming.
Oh,
we were like,
how many
goodness
times were
gracious.
you called Lois Lane by anchors during that time? You know?
If I had $1, I would not be here.
We just kept, send her back, send her back,
Right.
get her kicked out again. What did I miss, you guys? And remember, it's all Cleveland. There's a lot to pack in.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I think you did a good job. I think one of the things that you said that really just stood out to me right when you said it was, this is the same year that the Browns went to the playoffs and then assumedly 3-14.
It's pretty remarkable, right? And really not that much of a difference in personnel during that time either.
Right.
It's just, you know, how different a year can look from one year to the next.
Yeah, in February, I was in Houston when they went to the playoff game.
I remember. And now here we are.
Yep, I was just talking to Randy today. Randy, who I went, the photographer, he's like, guess no Houston this year.
Yep, last year you guys were going first, and now our game got bumped to Saturday so that people wouldn't have to be too miserable and watch it on a Sunday. That's how much things can change in a year, Cleveland.
Well, we have the draft, though.
We do.
We have the draft. We can look forward to that.
Yeah, that's our Super Bowl, folks.
All right.
Thanks, guys. Happy New Year.
Yeah.
Happy New Year to you. Thank you for that walk down memory lane.